the Octonauts and the Mangrove mission.
The Terra Gap 3 certainly was muddy from our trip to the Amazon, Tweak.
Sure was, Selva. But it looks like the Vegemals got it cleaned up faster than you can say. Something like that. Thanks, Tuna. The best part is they're using all natural soap that won't hurt any plants or animals. Or Vegemals.
Perfecto. Although it looks like they missed a tiny little spot.
Cheaper, cheaper! Uh-oh. Sounds like the Octo alert.
Octo Agent Calico Jack. Octo Agent Calico Jack. You're there, aren't you?
Oh, sorry, Captain. Just a moment. Calico, Jack and Pete reporting. We're in a bit of a sticky, muddy situation.
Muddy situation?
Pete and I were checking on the mangrove trees you planted a while back. And, well, our boat got stuck in so much mud, we're halfway to being buried treasure.
Understood. We'll be there right away.
And I'm not the only one that needs a hand, Captain. I don't know much about plants, but these mangrove saplings don't exactly look ship-shape.
And if they don't get any better, I'm gonna have to ship out. Oh, sorry to startle you. I'm Mateo. I live in this mangrove forest. At least I did, until a huge storm churned up the water and spread mud and sand everywhere. The whole forest has been a mess ever since.
Oh, my stems and petals! Mangrove trees need a good flow of clean seawater to stay healthy. If there is too much mud and sand mixed in the water, the trees may never grow big and strong.
Oh, but the tree roots protect crabs like me from predators who want to eat us.
Aye, and not just crabs. Many species of fish and frogs need mangroves to protect them as well. In fact, mangrove forests are some of the world's most important ecosystems.
Then we need to find a way to get these mangroves healthy again.
If we dig a channel through the mangrove trees and out to the coast, seawater will flow in. That will wash away the mud and sand.
And it would free me ship, too.
The Terra Gap 3 can handle a muddy job like that.
Mate?
I'm sure you Vegemals will get the gup clean again like you always do.
Although the gut is not the only thing that will need cleaning.
You're right. Digging that channel will stir up a lot more mud and sand.
Correcto. We need the water to be clean for the mangroves.
Understood. Tweak, could you use bubble filters to clean the water?
Great idea, Cap. We can drop them right behind me as I dig.
In that case, Octonauts, to the mangroves.
Tow lines attached, Tweak. Ready to heave ho.
Heave ho!
Okay, now that the boat's clear, we can get digging and bubble filtering.
The clean water will help you, my friends. But I am afraid the mud and sand is not your only problemo. There should be many more of you. But for some reason, new saplings are not growing here.
What else could they need to make more trees? There's water, soil, sun.
Bees!
Bees? Where?
Nowhere. And that is exactly what the trees are missing. Bees. Mangrove trees grow these blossoms to attract bees. The bees collect the nectar from the blossoms, and they move from flower to flower. They spread a powder called pollen. This is called pollination. And that is what allows the trees to grow seed pods, which drop to the ground and grow into new trees. Then the cycle starts all over again until you have a whole forest full of healthy mangroves.
I see. So without the bees to pollinate them, the trees won't make the seeds to grow new trees.
Other things can pollinate too, like birds, butterflies, and even the wind. But bees would be the best pollinators. Unfortunately, the bees are not here right now, but I can collect the pollen myself.
You can do that?
See, as a botanist, I am always ready to help my plant friends. I can pollinate these blossoms by hand. Not as quickly as bees, but I can do it.
Well, I can't just stand here. If bees will help you, then we'll find bees.
Bees?
Pete, we've stared down sharks, sea serpents, even great white glom gulpers. We can handle finding a few bees. It'll be like a treasure hunt.
Treasure hunt! Treasure!
But bees can also be dangerous. Please be careful.
Slow down, Pete. We can't all fly. Ooh, I just need to catch me breath on this log.
Watch it.
On second thought, I'll catch me breath somewhere else.
Almost done here, Selva. How come you're painting those flowers?
Not painting, Twig. Pollinating. So the trees can make seeds that grow more trees. I only have, a lot more to go.
Bees! Oh, bees! Any bees in here? I said bees, not bats.
The channel is finished and the bubble filters are in place.
Does this mean the mangroves will now grow?
It should help. The bubble filters are washing out all that mud and sand that got stirred up by the storm. See how the water's getting cleaner? Cleaner than this gup anyway.
Vegetables, start the cleanup!
Selva to Twig. I think I have an idea.
Ooh, we've looked everywhere, Pete, and we haven't found a single bee. What are we gonna do? Don't worry, Pete. It's a real log this time, not a crocodile. See? Hey, quiet down. It's hard enough to think with all that buzzing. Well, I'll be a sea monkey's uncle. It's a real log full of real bees.
Bees!
Oh, no! We did it, Pete! Bees! Oh, right. Follow us, bees. Not too closely. This way.
This way. Not too closely.
There! By hooking this bubble filter up to the power sprayer, just like you were thinking, Selva, we can blow out lots of bubbles. First, we pour in some pollen, then turn it on to create the bubbles. So the blower blows pollen-filled bubbles onto the trees. When each bubble pops, the pollen falls out onto the blossoms.
Pollination. We can pollinate the whole forest.
Faster than you can say bunch of munchy crunchy carrots.
Fantastico. We did it, Twig. The trees are pollinated, at least for now.
We'll come back as often as we have to, Selva.
I know, but it really would be better with...
Bees!
Exactly! Hola, my bee friends. Sorry to disturb you, but perhaps you would like some nice pollen from the mangrove blossoms instead. Thank you, Calico Jack. These bees will continue to do the pollinating, so more mangroves will grow here, and that will attract even more bees. Now the forest will be healthy for years to come.
More bees?
Don't worry, Pete. We'll be out to sea by then. Never seen a bubble like that before. Uh-oh!
More bees!